Greetings, Facebookers and MySpacers who migrated to Facebook. I'm Joe Caldwell, doing my first podcast in the form of a video, and I'm reviewing 2021. And thank God the insurrection failed. That's obviously the main story, and the whole year is in the shadow of that. And the Trumpsies, or the Trumpers, whatever you want to call them, they haven't disappeared, and they bow allegiance to their dimwit ass-clown leader. And the number one best-selling nonfiction book of the year was American Marxism by Mark Levin. And it's just recycled tropes about, the Black Lives Matter, Me Too, any movement that's for progress to help disenfranchised or abused or oppressed people is part of the communist Marxist New World Order. And, the wholesome white patriarchal society that the Republicans and conservatives love, it's under threat by commie pinkos. And so this type of rhetoric going back to the McCarthy era, and it was used against hippies and all the various, civil rights, women's rights, all the liberation movements of the 60s on to the present. And so the common theme is, those left-wing pinko Marxist commies want to end the American way. Hot dogs, apple pie, Chevrolet, heterosexual couples having kids, living in the suburbs, 2-car garage, manicured lawn. So I grew up with that WASP suburban utopian myth. And, it's been dismantled the past 4 decades with the transnational corporate cabal. So it's this, group of super huge corporations, and they offshore, they avoid paying taxes, and they pay for people to talk on Fox News. They pay people like Ben Shapiro, who get the young people to be conservative, and, spew trickle-down rhetoric. They're cutting taxes for rich people and corporations. It's going to trickle down. And so they're trickling down bullshit. But at any rate, yes, we thank God that the insurrection on January 6th failed. And there was a $1.9 trillion bill passed with no Republican votes, by the way. And it's a shame that the last several months have been dominated by Joe Manchin's obstructionism. And yes, Mitch McConnell is beneath contempt, and he is from my state. But I remind people that Andy Beshear is a Democrat governor of my state, and my state is doing very well against COVID. Our COVID rates have been going down despite this Omicron surge. So I just wanted to express a few random thoughts on my podcast, i.e. YouTube video, and see you all have a great 2022, and hope to keep the progressive cause alive.